Welcome to our channel. Today we how to configure Splunk for data monitoring. Easy tutorial step by step clearly. Begin by downloading and installing Splunk on your machine if you haven't already. Once installed, launch Splunk and log in using your administrator credentials. Navigate to the home page, where you'll find the data section. Click on Add Data to start the process of configuring data sources. You will be presented with multiple options for data input. Select the option that best suits your needs for data monitoring, such as file upload, forwarder, or the monitoring of network ports. If you choose to upload files, click on Upload, then select the files you want to monitor. For folder monitoring, select Monitor and then browse to the folder containing the log files. If you are using a forwarder, follow the prompts to set it up for your source systems. After selecting your data source, you'll move on to the source type configuration. Choose a predefined source type that matches your data format or create a custom one if necessary. Next, you'll proceed to the input settings. Here, you can configure various options related to data ingestion, such as index and host settings. Once your settings are configured, click Next to review what you have set up. Confirm that all configurations are accurate before clicking Submit to finalize the data input setup. After data input is complete, navigate to the Search and Reporting app from the home page. In the search bar, input a basic search query to ensure your data is being indexed correctly. You can refine your search using Splunk's powerful search commands and filters. As you analyze your data, consider creating alerts or dashboards to visualize important metrics. With these configurations, you are well on your way to effective data monitoring using Splunk. Remember to periodically review and adjust your settings as your monitoring needs evolve. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.